The NLDS between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Los Angeles Dodgers.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. HR, what's the key for him here tonight?
Well, Matt, this is a pitcher's ballpark. You can hit your best ball, and it's not going to get out of the ballpark. It's going to end up being a fly out. It allows the pitcher to challenge you more. So as a hitter, you have to get out of your mind worrying about the ball not carrying and understanding I'm probably going to get more fastballs than I normally do and be a little more aggressive.
David Peralta is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level from the windup. The 1-1 pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Again, a 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another 1-2 delivery. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back him off the plate by throwing one inside.
And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Stepping in, A.J. Pollock. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda, 7 hits in 24 at-bats. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Now at the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. On the ground up the middle. Forsythe on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. He had a 4-hit game his last game, and I love the fact that he's covering everything. Anything you throw up there, he's right on it.
Now in the box, Chris Taylor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. To third. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting second.
Here's Corey Seager. His career batting line with Patrick Corbin. A 3-for-5 line to show for those meetings. And this is fouled back and out of play. 1 out, nobody on. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Peralta. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the series. And the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone, over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting fourth.
Boy, he really had to go a long way to his left to get to that one, as is evidenced by Showtrack. Good first step and a great throw to get it there in time. Definitely took away what looked to be a hit off the bat. Number 35 is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
Summersgill's a little notorious for having a wide zone. Really frustrating for hitters. I saw one guy turn around at him one day and yell, "Is this a picnic table?"
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. But the Dodgers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 1-0 LA. Digging in now, Jake Lamb. He'll lead things off against Kenta Maeda.
Baseman Jake Lamb.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at-bat.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in, Steven Souza. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Steven Souza.
Late that time for a strike.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one. Now he'll step off and rethink this. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series.
Avila.
Stepping up now, Alex Avila. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Batting 7th.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder Ketel Marte as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Fouled back. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 count? A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. No damage done after the 2-out triple. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. In now is Yasiel Puig. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Right fielder, Yasiel Puig.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. This gets foul. It's 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pollock will wait on it. And he's got it for the first out.
Batting 6th.
So digging in now, Kike Hernandez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch. If you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Line towards center field, and he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Second baseman.
Into the box, Logan Forsythe. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Legs churning, he's headed for second. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. You may as well take out a tee, set the ball right there, and say, hit it as hard as you can, because that's what he did.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. A great opportunity for him here in a run-scoring spot, now following the 2-out double. And this will be fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you sometimes you're just going to have games that get away from you. He's been struggling all outing long, and that wild pitch puts a little salt into the wound. He just hasn't had it in this one.
2-1, here it is. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Working for the punch out and the offering. High in the air out to center field. Pollard is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Dodgers leave 1. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Now at the plate, Nick Ahmed. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Nick Ahmed.
Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. The windup and the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Striding into the box, Patrick Corbin.
The pitcher, number 46, Patrick Corbin.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Pulled toward right center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, David Peralta. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Right there for strike 1. And a good job to lay off the fastball. They're close, but it's 1-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Lined into left field, a base hit. So instead of leading off the next inning, A.J. Pollock bats here after the 2-out success.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took the ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
A.J. Pollock is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ready with the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
That misses 1-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. It remains 1-0. So striding forward now, Kenta Maeda. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch to short. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Center fielder.
Ready for
3.
another chance. Chris Taylor. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a ball, 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Line drive to center field, and he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Batter number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Corey Seager. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
He did a nice job of getting 2 outs before the 2-hitter came to the plate. Now you got the 2-hitter at the plate, and you start to move to the power. You want to keep as many of those little guys out front off the base before the big boys come up.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. Pollard will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, but they hold a 1-0 lead.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Paul Goldschmidt.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Turner into shallow left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Jake Lamb.
Now at the plate, Jake Lamb comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
Matt, he's really putting on a clinic. The first pitch strike, we talk about it all the time. He's 90% in this game, first pitch strike. When you do that, you're going to have great success.
And that swung on and fouled straight back.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Here it comes, 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder,
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steven Souza. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fouled back. No runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Tell you what, he's got a good changeup, and I love throwing the changeup right there. You got 2 strikes on the hitter. That ball coming out of the hand.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Diamondbacks down in order. They still trail 1-0. Striding in once again, Justin Turner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Baseman, number 10.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting, number 35.
Digging in to try it again, number 35. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit. Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings, big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Pollock. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Got in the count, went for the big power swing, didn't work out, and then you shorten your swing, got the base hit. Nice job.
Yasiel Puig.
In now is Yasiel Puig. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Catch made out there by Pollock, and there are 2 away now. Now this is cut and thrown to first. Back to first, but it's right by him. On to first, and they get the double play. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We played 4 full. LA's on top, 1-0.
Catcher, Alex Avila.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The 0-2 home. And a fastball just a bit high.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
The batter, number 4.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. No runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Again, he sends it out of play. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Into the box now, Nick Ahmed. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Nick Ahmed.
In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not stepping up to the plate, Kike Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Left fielder, Kike Hernandez.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Souza on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
Ready now, Logan Forsythe. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And that may have had a bit too much on it as he can't knock it down. And this will get all the way out toward the 375 sign now. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Now batting, Kenta Maeda. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. Throw to the plate, and the recovery will be in time. He's out at the plate. And a costly. Digging in, Patrick Corbin. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Soft liner to the right side, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Well, he's pitching well. They send him back up to the plate, and what does he do? He rewards him with the base hit. So this is a great game for him so far.
He's set, and the pitch. Back up to, oh no, that got him. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. Digging in to try it again, A.J. Pollock. A hit in 2 tries so far. And that misses for ball 1.
I think he wanted that pitch right there. But you know what? He's been throwing the ball real well tonight. And he's been getting a lot of favorable calls from the umpire, too.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Riding in once again, Paul Goldschmidt. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Drilled on the ground is short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for Arizona. Ready for another chance. Kenta Maeda. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he's bunting with 2 strikes, but can't connect, so a real wasted at-bat there.
Now batting, center fielder.
Digging in once again,
Taylor.
Chris Taylor. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch on its way. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
If this doesn't boost your confidence on the mound, I'm not sure what does. That's 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts in the inning, and that was a really nice fastball for the punch out on that one.
Corey Seager will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Here it comes on 0-2. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one in the back here at Dodger Stadium. It's on to the 7th now in game 2, but before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point. Jake Lamb standing in now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. On to first, and a big out to start the 7th. 1 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steven Souza. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Circle change and a beauty. It's 0-2.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in the inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at-bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores, but man, that ball is hit hard at the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Stepping in now, Ketel Marte, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. 1-0 count. Here it is. Lifted in the air to center field. Taylor has a beat on it, and that's the 3rd out. One left for the Diamondbacks. They're on the short end of a. Ready for another shot now. Justin Turner. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Justin Turner.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
From a knee, he gets him. What a play.
Now batting, number 35.
Digging in and looking for more, number 35. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Peralta will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Into the windup and the pitch. Yasiel Puig is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Here comes the 0-1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Bottom of the 7th inning. He'll go at least 1 plate appearance deeper after the 2-out hit.
Yeah, maybe a shot here now with 2 away. They finally get another base runner on. He stranded 6 in a row prior to this point, so he's had his way with these guys for the past couple of innings.
Into the box, Kike Hernandez. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Here's the 0-1. Hard on the ground towards short. There is Ahmed. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for L.A., but they lead it 1-0. Gerard Dyson will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Gerard Dyson.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Hernandez has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Chris Owings will get the call.
Number 16, Chris Owings.
And now the second pitch of the inning is popped up over on the left side of the infield. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. David Peralta is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
That's one of those pitches that just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first pitch after 2 straight 1-pitch out. So you almost.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. D-backs are down on 4 pitches. They're down 1-0. Wendell Delgado is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Daniel Descalso is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here.
Leading off for the Dodgers, second baseman Logan Forsythe.
Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Oh, that's a tough pitch to lay off. If he took this hack at that slider, he thought it was going to be over the plate and just kept running away.
He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Around first, digging for 2. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Wow, you think they'd learned their lesson and would pitch around this guy. That's his third extra base hit of the game. This one a triple, and he can seemingly do nothing wrong.
Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. This will get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Out into right center. Well hit. And the insurance run comes across to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Well, that base hit right there gives him 2-run cushion. When you have a 2-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
Jock Peterson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Peterson.
Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. 1-0 count. Here it is. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
I really like how the catcher and the pitcher are reading swings. The pitch before, big power swing. Then they pull the string on him and get him out in front early. He has no idea what's coming now.
And this is going to be a foul ball. 1-2. Here it comes. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. His second home run of the series as the Dodgers have increased their lead now 4-0.
That wasn't a particularly deep home run by today's standards, but it certainly did scream out of the park in a hurry.
Number 29, Jorge De La Rosa.
Into the box now, Chris Taylor. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. But that'll be off the right field wall. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Here's Corey Seager. This is hit the other way out toward left field. After it is Peralta. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. The tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Justin Turner. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. De La Rosa steps into his windup. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted into center field. Pollock has a read on it. And that ends the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Another nice evening here in L.A. as we welcome you back to this production of baseball on MLB Network. Pedro Baez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Coming to the plate now, A.J. Pollock. He's the one to start off the ninth inning with his guys in danger of going down 2 games to none if they can't rally. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
First baseman number 44.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Jake Lamb standing in now. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Ran it in on the fists. 0-1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul.
Matt, he's 1 pitch away from striking out the side. Now, if that's a shutdown inning, your team gets your runs.
And he holds up on this one, but it's a cold strike 3. And with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really stood out to me in this one, guys. Absolutely electric stuff on the mound, and he racked up 10 strikeouts because of it. Solid performance as he leads his guys to victory.
$4-0 the score tonight. The Dodgers earn the win and move on to 2.